Oops. I did not come prepared this time around, bro. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream edition of the World Elite Podcast. My name is Dylan Aber, aka the Silent Assassin, aka the Ace of World Elite, and we are presented exclusively by our family over at the Debate Network. It is show one of our big doubleheader tonight for Monday. We do have the Monday Night Raw watch along. It's going to be right after the show, 7 p.m. Central Time. Dom and Justin will be going live to do their watch along of Monday Night Raw. But I am being joined, of course, by first the real Triple J. Time to play the game. Jordan, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great, and let's get it rolling.
Absolutely. Blaine, you know it's coming.
We
got our guy, Blaine, Arsenal Blaine.
Rock hard. Only am I rock hard. Want me to go to sleep. I'm not tired. I'm fully rested.
What's going on, Blaine? How you doing, man?
Going on, man? Another week of wrestling. Let's talk.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, of course, the fourth member of our core four, Mr. Sensational himself, Gary. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, guys? Glad to be here. Also, I don't know if we have a quick second. I just wanted to show you. Taylor just sent me in the intro. It's you and me on the stream. So
oh wow,
just wanted to have a little shout out to my girlfriend watching the stream again.
There we go. And then joining us once again this week, all the way from Minnesota, sporting his NXT championship right there, our guy Eli Myers. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Happy to be back with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely, man. First of all, I want to thank everyone who tuned into our show last week. Something a little different that we do from what we do here every week, you know, talking wrestling. We did a topic episode last week, Greatest Heel Turns. Haven't checked it out, go and check it out. Was a really, really fun episode. Lots of laughs, so I would definitely go and check it out for sure. But this week, we're getting back to our normal selves. We're getting to some talks of wrestling news, a lot of wrestling news leading up to WrestleMania. We got NXT Stand and Deliver that is happening this weekend, free on YouTube from St. Louis, Missouri. So we'll predict that towards the end of the show. At first, I did not think that we were going to have a lot to talk about for NXT other than NXT. But I was delivered some more news. I came up with something else to talk about. We'll kind of do a little debate on as well. But I'll start off with the first thing. and that was who we found out is going to be hosting WrestleMania 42, and that is none other than John Cena. John Cena was retired by Gunther at Saturday Night's Main Event at the later portion of last year. We haven't really heard nothing from Cena since. And now he is hosting WrestleMania 42. A lot of people feel like that's their way of selling more tickets. There's been a lot of rumors of a lot of struggles for ticket sales. So now they're bringing in the greatest of all time. So we'll start with Eli. Eli, what do you make of this? Of Cena hosting WrestleMania 42? Does he serve some sort of role in this? Is he going to do some impromptu match that you could possibly see, like kind of like how The Rock did at it was Mania 32, and he had that 8-second match against Eric Rowan when the Wyatt family invaded? I mean, do you see Cena playing some sort of role other than just being there?
I kind of hope he does. Otherwise, no, not really. I mean, this was so like 3-4 hours ago. They could have saved that announcement for tonight's Raw easily.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But right now, I can see like you just said, I can see Cena. Like hell, have him if Jelly Roll gets a tag team match at WrestleMania. Have Cena be his partner. Yeah. Something comedic. Because Saturday Night's Main Event when Cena retired, that was all revolved around him. And we all know this. And now having him host Mania, let him be himself and let him have some fun. I mean, we've seen the Cena heel. We saw that. We saw how funny he can be with his rap battles or anything else. So let him have some fun with this. Hell, have him get cursed by Danhausen or something.
Yeah, before I swing to Gary, Justin said that Karma is going back to Vegas again. I've said it a lot, and I'm not going to rant again. If you want to hear rants, just listen to the last whatever shows we've done. I've brought it up so many times about leaving New Orleans, going back to Vegas. I've already said my piece. I'm not going to say it again. This is pure karma. I mean, it's all it is. So they're struggling for ticket sales. They're bringing Cena out of retirement already to do his little hosting gig, possibly to do something over there. Yeah, that's pure karma. But Gary, you always say, you say the same thing, that you don't know, as much as us. I agree, that's fine. But what do you make of Cena coming out of retirement for this little thing for WrestleMania 42, hosting the PLE for both nights? Do you see him potentially doing something other than hosting?
Well, you beat me to it. I was going to say, I don't know nearly as much as y'all about it, but one, I think it is really cool. I do like Cena. I think it's cool that they have him hosting, whether it's to get more ticket sales and kind of build up some hype, or if that was their plan all along, I can't say. But I do think it's cool as far as him having a bigger role other than the host. I kind of agree with Eli. I would like to see him have, some interactions, but also at the same time, again, with my limited knowledge, knowing that he was retired in December of last year by Gunther, like you said, and stuff, I don't know if it's going to be necessarily an impromptu match, but I would like, for him to have some little interaction in it other than being a host. Even like Eli said, with Danhausen cursing him, something like that. I think it would be interesting.
Okay. Blaine?
This is the first I heard of this. You broke the news to me. I didn't even know. I've been away from my phone most of the day at school, so I didn't hear it. But I like it. Just keep them relevant. I'm pretty much sure it's about selling tickets because the ticket sales is low. But I agree that it's karma for taking it away from New Orleans. I want to see something like what Rock did in Dallas with the impromptu match. Just stick around, do some stuff like that. just keep the crowd hype, keep the crowd engaged and stuff like that. Because so far, I'm not really impressed with the card so far. Unless there's like a few matches I'm interested in, but like for the rest of them, like it's just a mid card. I'm sure they still got what 2 weeks before Mania, so I'm sure they still gonna add some more stuff. But so far, it's not looking up to what it was when Cody finished the 41 or 40 or whatever it was.
40.
Yeah,
Not looking up to
40.
like that card like that. So
Yeah,
I'm okay with Cena doing it.
Absolutely, Jordan.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool to see him host WrestleMania, but I like what y'all said. I have some interaction and all that, and getting cursed by Danhausen, where if or like Eli said with Jelly Roll, like put him with Jelly Roll as a tag partner.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be some sort of comedic thing that goes on with Cena. I'm not expecting anything serious or anything like that. I'm fully expecting like Eli or myself or whoever was saying, impromptu match. I think something happens where like teams up with like a Jelly Roll or has a little run in with Danhausen. Danhausen has his ways of cursing people, and I think the Miz right now is getting the brunt of it, of the curse. I mean, it's pretty rough for him right now. So have
him do something with R-Truth.
Yeah. That too. I mean, I sort of feel like with Cena, coming into the mix, that I think it is struggling. It's a lot of struggle for WWE right now. I think them going back to Vegas is sort of backfiring on them, and they didn't think it was going to backfire on them. So I think that's the issue right now. And I'm really happy that they're struggling, because I have said it multiple times how I think it is karma. I think it's karma for leaving. They took it away from us with no sort of explanation. That's what they get. I don't care. But I am still gonna watch it. Obviously, I'm a wrestling fan by heart, so I am gonna watch it. And I think the card is a little bit better, maybe than what Blaine's saying. How it's mid right now. Yes, there are some good, but there are some bad of it. So I can understand where that's coming from as well. But I think they're gonna have something for him to do other than just showing up on the stage or announcing the attendance or something like that. I think something different is gonna come from this as it goes on. But I'm surely not expecting anything crazy to happen with Cena. Being that he's retired, I'm not expecting a big old match from him or something like that. It's gonna be something where someone interrupts him, like
Kit Wilson.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kit Wilson. I could see like a squash, 30-second match or something like that. That's something I can see. Someone interrupting him, and he challenged him to a match and he wins, or something like that. But
18-time world champ.
Shit. Justin says, I have a feeling Jelly Roll is going to play a part in the Cody Randy main event after what happened on Friday. I could also see it being that Randy RKO'd him. And
what if they swerve us and have Jelly Roll turn on Cody and he sides with Randy?
That would be crazy.
We've seen that before. So
well, there's still the mystery of who's Orton talking to in the
that too,
like on the phone. And I mean, with another news that broke a few days ago, Ted DiBiase Jr. is off his leash, so he could get a little legacy reunion.
I don't know.
Well, not reunion, but I mean, like have him interfere.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Yeah, I mean, for one, I still think it's wild that he got off. I mean, I thought for sure this dude was done. That's crazy.
No, I do like the Orton and Jelly Roll. Like that would be definitely a talk for night one.
Oh yeah, definitely would. I
think he was on the phone with Jelly Roll.
I mean, I could definitely see something like that happen. I would love a good swerve in the night one main event for sure.
I mean, we had one last year with Heyman joining Rollins. So
yeah,
that's shocking. That didn't last a year.
I know. Justin says people keep saying Randy is talking to the voices in his head, which I'm so mixed on.
Yeah, I heard.
I would
that
hate
too.
that, dude. I would hate
He never played that
Pretty
angle
bad.
before.
No, he hasn't. But I think
So I want to see him doing that now.
Didn't he kind of
Yeah.
do that though? Like, didn't he say he had like some like disorder that his anger disorder or whatever they tried to play it into, like, and I want to say 2009 when he started punching like Vince, Shane, dropped Stephanie with the DDT, like all that.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
You might be right. I just don't remember.
Yeah. But I mean,
that was short-lived too. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But overall, I am excited to see what happens with this. Anytime Cena's there, I think something cool is going to happen. So hopefully they do pull the trigger on something cool to happen and nothing stupid. So, but I guess we'll see. There's still some time for something to happen. So, but moving over to later on tonight, we got Monday Night Raw from MSG. We got 3 title matches tonight on Monday Night Raw. We're going to quickly predict them before we move on to some more Mania talk and then NXT Stand and Deliver. First, we have the Intercontinental Championship. It was first announced as an open challenge, but I believe now that Kofi Kingston is the one that is answering it. I believe I don't know if that was pure rumor, if that was confirmed. I am seeing Kofi's name, though, so I'm assuming that Kofi is going to be the one to do it. We'll start with our normal order. We'll go who's winning the Intercontinental titles? Penta retaining? Is Kofi winning it? Eli, who you got?
Penta retaining, since they already announced it's going to be Penta and Vikingo next week at the AAA show.
That's true. Gary.
I agree with Eli. I think Penta is gonna hold on to it.
Blaine.
I got Penta. I'm going with him. Like it was already written. Like Eli just said, they already announced it for next week at AAA. So
yeah, Jordan.
Penta.
I'm going Penta also. There's no reason to take it off of him. A lot of people were saying that, are they really going to pull the title off of Penta to put it on Kofi so we can get Kofi and Javon Evans at Mania? You can have Javon and Kofi go at it at Mania, but not involved in the Intercontinental title. So if you don't put it on Kofi just to have this match. You can have it at Mania without a title.
But then at that point, you got it. If you do that for the title, you got to give Javon Evans that strap. He's way more hot than
of course.
Hell yeah.
Of course. But yeah, I am. But I'm definitely going Penta. I think it's gonna be a good match though. Him and Kofi. But yeah, Penta retains.
Also, just to add, he's like defended it the past 2 or 3 weeks in a row, and each one of his opponents has gotten cursed by Danhausen. So we might see that happening again tonight too before the match.
But look at Gary, a new wrestling fan.
I agree with you. Yeah, like
I never noticed that.
Danhausen cursing New Day before the match. Hell yeah.
Justin says all I'm asking for Mania is Javon versus Penta at Mania for the IC title. I'm a lot interested more than Javon and Penta than I am for Javon and Kofi.
That's gonna be a high flying match. I would love to watch that one for sure.
Yeah. Then we have 2 tag titles on the line tonight. First, we'll start with the women's tag titles. Nia Jax and Lash Legend are taking on the team of Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Eli, are we getting a title change tonight?
Nope, neither team wins. I say it's going to be no contest.
Oh, okay.
Because this is where like Charlotte and Alexa show up. There's already talks of Bella showing up after Friday. No contest thrown out, and they all get together at Mania.
Do you think the Bella still show up with the Nikki injury that happened? They said
maybe Brie, but
maybe Brie, yeah.
But for sure, Charlotte and Alexa.
Yeah, Gary.
So I don't think the title is changing hands. I hate to say it, but I've only seen Bayley win the one time, and I'm gonna stick to my guns that Bayley just she isn't there right now. You know, she's losing. So unfortunately, as much as I'd like to see her get some more wins, I don't think it's tonight.
Yeah, and also Steven's saying the same thing. He said no contest. He said fatal 4-way tag titles at Mania. Blaine,
I did want to add that really quick. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I wanted to add, I don't know about the no contest thing. Like, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah.
That's basically just a disqualification. You know, a bunch of people get involved from the back and whatnot.
Right.
So just declare it no contest.
And they just throw the match out.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, if that does happen, I could see it happening. I think it'd be cool. I'm not sure if it will, just because I don't know as much as you guys. But yeah, I don't think Bailey and her teammate are winning though.
But then if it's a no contest, then Bailey doesn't lose. So there's a win-win for you, Gary.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I guess it's a weird way of looking at it, but doesn't lose.
Either way, you get to see that ass on TV.
Hey.
Fair. I'd like to see Alexa on TV
though. Blaine, you going the same route? You going no contest? You going with an actual winner? I mean, you know what you got?
All right. Title change. I don't think Lyra are going to get it, but it's going to be outside interference for the tag teams or whatever. But Lyra and Bailey wins, but it's going to be a fatal 4-way at Mania.
Man,
I'm still going with the fatal 4-way, but I'm going with the title change tonight.
Man, you're picking Bailey to win, dude. I think you're Gary's new best friend.
Oh, damn, never mind. Let me change my pick.
Bro.
Jordan, who you rolling with?
I'm gonna go no contest and a 4-way at Mania.
Yeah, I think that's the way I'm gonna lean as well. I mean, I don't think any team should lose. I mean, if they're gonna go with a fatal 4-way tag at Mania, I could see like the Bellas get involved. I see, Charlotte and Alexa get involved as well, to set that up. I think that's been the plan all along. So I don't necessarily see any team winning tonight.
If they do by myself, huh? Shit.
Then what? You're the only one right.
Yeah, I mean, look at but yeah, I mean, go ahead, Gary.
I was gonna say Blaine's done it before, where he was the only one that was right about Randy Orton at one time. So I mean,
yeah, I mean, anything's possible.
Sure.
Yeah, anything's possible. Shit. And then the other tag titles, we have the Usos going against Division of Austin Theory and Logan Paul. Are we getting a title change this time around, Eli?
I like both teams. I mean, there's already talks of the Usos getting realigned with Roman and helping him win the world title, and they leave Mania with all the gold.
Yeah.
But then again, Logan, I mean, him being a great heel, first off, he's putting in a ton of work ever since he signed with WWE. Put some more gold on him. I have Logan in theory winning.
Okay.
It's MSG. There has to be at least one title change.
yeah, there has to. Gary.
So, I have to stick to my morals, and I just don't like Logan Paul. So I don't really care for either team, but I personally would prefer if the Uso brothers win, just because I don't want to see Logan Paul succeed.
Blaine?
Usos retain. And I got 3 words for you. Seth freaking Rollins. He's gonna cost them.
I just thought of that too, honestly.
He's gonna cost them the titles, and then there's gonna be something between him and the Vision at Mania.
Yeah.
So the Usos retain.
Yeah. Jordan?
The Usos.
Something makes me wonder if the antics that Jey Uso is under right now, pretty much him being the leader, him telling Roman, hey, go do this, go do that. I feel like that's going to cost him. I kind of feel like him and Jimmy are gonna not be on the same page tonight, and I think something happens. If Seth doesn't get involved to where he cost Division the titles, I could truly see Theory and Logan Paul walking out with those titles, and I think because of Jey Uso, not being on the same page as his brother, something happens. And I think maybe, if they're going to realign him back with, or the Usos back with Roman Reigns, maybe that's their way of pulling the titles off of him. I don't know.
Pull the titles off. And then Jay flirted with that heel line before, and then they pulled the trigger. I think they're doing it again to where they're going to get him to the line, and then they're going to back him up, and then he was going to align with Roman.
Yeah, but I am definitely interested to see how to go with this. Also for Raw, I did see Fightful was the one who shared it on Twitter. There was another masked man who walked into the arena tonight. I don't know if that's Rollins' way of entering the arena, just trying to create speculation or whatnot, but I don't know. I don't know if they're planning something different tonight. I don't know if this is their way of bringing someone else in. But if that's their way of bringing Rollins in, that's creating a ton of speculation. And
I don't think it's Rollins.
If we're going to get to speculation talk, then we'll save it for this topic right here. We are just a couple weeks away from WrestleMania, and there's a lot to talk about for a few superstars. You can bring up anybody you want. I brought up two of them. I would love to get get thoughts on people and whatnot. So right now, Seth Rollins is still unclear what he's doing. It could be something involved with the Vision. I know he's still still going at Paul Heyman. There's no clear-cut sign what he's doing at WrestleMania. Same thing for Gunther. I think the plan was for him to retire Rey Mysterio, is from what I'm reading in reports. Now it's not happening because Rey is out with injury.
Thank God.
Now Gunther is left without something. So you can talk about Rollins, Gunther. You can bring up somebody else who currently doesn't have a WrestleMania match. With quite a few people on that roster. For one, you can tell me what you have for them at WrestleMania, kind of like your own little fantasy booking. Eli, I'll start with you, man. Rollins, Gunther, anyone else you want to bring up? This is your way of fantasy booking of what's going on at WrestleMania right now.
Okay, first off, the masked man for tonight, Breaker. We haven't seen him since his suspension.
Mm-hmm.
And we get Breaker Rollins at Mania.
I thought he was hurt.
Yeah, he's been out with injury for a while. Yeah, but there was no guarantee of what it was, though. They didn't say he's going to miss Mania.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, that was the whole thing with the whole Rollins buckling his knee and then showing up at SummerSlam. It's like they didn't really announce, Rollins has to have knee surgery. He'll be out for 6 months. He didn't really specify that during his NFL gigs. And then all of a sudden, surprise, faked my injury.
You had a point.
So, I mean, could be wrong too. Otherwise, so I got Breaker returning and attacking Rollins. That'll set up their Mania match. I did come across one theory on Facebook on where Gunther hosts a open challenge, but whoever accepts, if they lose, they have to retire.
Damn.
So
do you have any predictions on that?
Open? No, I don't. Not right now. But
okay,
because we already got Lesnar and Oba, and I would have loved Gunther and Lesnar, but right now, that was one theory I saw, is where he hosts a open challenge, and whoever accepts, if they lose, they retire.
Okay. Anyone else you want to bring up besides Rollins, Gunther? Kind of like do your own little version of fantasy booking. I know, like LA Knight doesn't have one right now.
Let's see. Stoney and Jelly Roll match after his win against Kit Wilson, so he'll probably get plugged for Mania somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Penta defending probably they already booked Sami Zayn, Trick Williams, right, for the U.S. title?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that match.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a women's multi-team title match. Probably saving the Andre Battle Royal for SmackDown, because that seems to be a tradition like the past
Mhm.
like 3-4 years now. Otherwise, no, not really.
All right. Good. All right. Gary, do you have anything like the thing I told you about this topic, and you said that you were kind of a little nervous about this one because you didn't really know too much about the booking and whatnot. But I feel like there's no wrong answer here, unless you say a wrong answer. Then I will let you know that it's wrong.
Yeah, I know.
I will
That's
too.
the problem. That's the thing that makes me nervous. But
I'll let you know.
honestly, the only thing I've been thinking of, and I don't think it's going to happen, I just think it would be really cool to see it happen,
Right.
is if Gunther doesn't have a match and he somehow gets involved in the Obafemi Brock Lesnar match, and then Obafemi just destroys both of them because they're all like bigger dudes, you know. It'd be cool if Oba's just picking them up, just slamming them into the fucking ring nonstop, and takes the W.
I see you cooking. You cooking now.
That would be a crazy ass triple threat though.
But that's not far fetched from what WWE normally do.
Oh hell no!
It's really not. So actually, Gary did very well with that one. So okay,
I see
you're
you,
1 for 1.
Cooking, whipping the
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, I think that's kind of my only fantasy draft. Like what I would love to see, whether it happens or not, we won't know for sure until it happens. But I think that would be really cool. I don't really have any other, predictions or anything for the people that don't have matches right now, like you were saying, like LA Knight or anyone like that. But I mean, I hope they do get a spot for sure. The longer the event, it's my first WrestleMania to watch, so I'd love to see as many people wrestling as I can. I don't know enough about it yet.
So what about Seth Rollins? Do you agree with the Braun Breaker thing? How Breaker, the injury, he's cleared, he can come back and whatnot. Something possibly could happen tonight. I mean, they're at Madison Square Garden. I mean, something big's got to happen.
I had forgotten about that, but I actually at work today saw something about Braun Breaker on Facebook. I didn't have enough time to really read the article or anything, but they had just it was like a little clickbait little post about him. So I was like, I don't think it'd be that out of left field for him to come back and have something going on.
All right.
And I do think Seth Rollins is a big enough name that he should have a match at WrestleMania. I'm not 100% sure on it,
Right. Okay. Blaine.
I got the Power Rangers going off. First off, I'm glad Ray. Well, I'm not glad Ray's hurt, but I'm glad that Gunther don't have anything right now. That would be crazy for him to retire it. But if it's true what Eli said about him doing an open challenge, I'm still on the Chris Jericho train. Hopefully he accepts it, but he wins. They have another little short, maybe a short run.
Yeah.
And then they do it again, maybe in SummerSlam or something down the line.
Yeah.
I think Brian is hurt, so I think he's missing Mania. So I don't think he's that master guy that Eli's saying. I may be wrong, but I don't think it's him. As far as matches I would like to see fantasy booking, I like the Penta versus Javon. That'll be a banger. That'll be a good match.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, even maybe a triple threat: Penta, Javon, and Ray Phoenix. That'll be a wild match.
Yeah.
Other than that, nothing that really jumps out at me that I would like to see.
I kind of got one. I'm just out of it.
All right.
Demon Balor, Dominic.
Oh shit! I forgot about that storyline. Yeah.
Soon enough, they're gonna make that official. Soon.
They might make it official tonight.
They very well could. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Before you go on, what are your thoughts on the unsanctioned match? Y'all like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
They're just gonna just flat out brawl with each other anyway.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
there was talks of it being Hell in a Cell, but having it on site and sanctions, like anything can happen now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jordan.
With the Gunther with Gunther, I like Gary's with Oba and with Brock.
Okay.
With Seth, Braun Breaker, yeah.
Okay.
And
anyone else?
Nah, that's all I got for them too.
Okay. Yeah, I think for Rollins, I'm leaning more towards the Braun Breaker thing. You know, I've been trying to say the same thing, you know, per week. I've heard other people saying it as well. That, you know, that Rollins is gonna come in with his masked man, do this and that. And then as they all leave the ring or they're all escaping, one stays in the ring, and that turns out to be Braun, and he spears him. And that's when we get the reveal of Braun as one of the masked men that takes out Rollins. And that's their way of setting up WrestleMania. As far as Gunther, I am not sure. I think with the whole Ray thing not happening, I think they kind of backed themselves into a corner of not having anything for him. I mean, he hasn't been on TV in a while. I have no clue what they do with him. There's no one on that roster right now that I could see, because he has a certain persona to him right now where he has to retire who he faces. And if it's going to be at WrestleMania, it's not going to be a singles match where there's nothing at stake. It's got to be a retirement. And I certainly don't see that for anybody right now, unfortunately. So whatever he had Jericho, but I mean, but for one, they got to build that up or do an open challenge. Do an open challenge
and let Jericho come out to Fozzy.
Yeah.
Yep. That would be exactly it. Plus, honestly, I'm happy it's not Ray. The one who should retire Ray is Dom.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be, yeah.
It would be too bittersweet having Gunther retire Ray.
Hell no, don't give him that satisfaction. No.
But as far as everyone else that doesn't have a match right now, yeah, I love the idea, Balor and Dom, bringing back the Demon. But I feel like a lot of people who were just missing out on is just going to be in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. That's their way of getting a spot. And it's not even on Mania. Let it be back on the pre-show or something like that. Let it actually be on Mania, because they have these long-ass pre-shows and nothing happens. So just have it on there instead of having it on SmackDown. At least they'll be competing in front of people actually at Mania. For one, it won't be the main card or nothing, but
so
they'll still be competing.
I'm kind of torn between that, because I kind of miss having pre-show matches on pay-per-views. But at the same time, it's like, say you're going to Mania, and you've been to Mania. You've seen how long those lines are.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine being in line for almost 5+ hours, getting there at butt crack of dawn, and you're there pretty much all day, and you get in and, I missed the pre-show matches. I'm here for the main card now.
Yeah, and really that was
plus merch, plus bathrooms. Yeah. It's like, I'm kind of happy. In a way, for Mania, I'm kind of happy there's no pre-shows or matches, at least.
And really for Mania 32, I want to say, me and my brother went to that one in Dallas, and they were having trouble with the ticket scanners. And when there were still physical tickets now, that was still when that was a thing, when people weren't having them on their phones and whatnot, they were still a lot of trouble scanning, and they couldn't get a lot of people in. And, for the pre-show, there were so many empty seats because no one could get into the actual stadium to see the matches. But for us, luckily, we were in a different part of the arena. We were able to get into our section and whatnot to see it all. But, man, if you watched it on TV, it looked weird. There was a lot of empty seats. And, yeah, I think that's just it was a big blunder that day. But, yeah, I mean, I can understand why not have, pre-show matches with the fear of people missing it and whatnot. But I just hate having the Andre the Giant Battle Royal on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not something I've been big on, but ever since they moved it there, I haven't been a big fan of it.
I wonder why they went away with the Mae Young Classic.
And the women's
yeah.
I wonder why they went away with it. That was a way of getting young women talent seen.
Yeah.
Well, hell, look at the Cruiserweight Classic, and then we had before that, we had TJ Perkins, who's on Evolve again, or now, but
yeah,
he started out there. We had Kota Ibushi, who WWE should have signed in the tournament. But yeah, no, I agree with Blaine. It's like that Mae Young showed so much showcase.
It did.
Enzo Amore.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, you know who's Enzo Amore?
Nope.
Shit.
And you can't teach that.
That's too
Bada
good.
boo. Oh.
That was good.
That's great. All right, let's get to our last topic, and that is, of course, NXT Stand and Deliver airing live this weekend. Free on YouTube, by the way, from St. Louis, Missouri.
Pull out the title.
They are fully getting it away from WrestleMania week. This is the first time they've done this as its own standalone event. First of all, before we get to predictions, what do y'all think about like them getting it away from Mania week? This has always been a staple of Mania week, and now is its own standalone event and now free on YouTube. NXT does not have a home right now for their PLEs. So what do y'all think about that, Eli?
I mean, it's kind of like our last discussion on how people are waiting in line for Manias. They always had Stand and Deliver like 4 hours before Mania. So people would have to rush from one arena to another. This way, having it stand and deliver standing alone from Mania, I think it's a great move. Yeah. And having it 2 weeks before Mania is fine.
Yeah. So
I would have liked it being 2 nights though, or 2 weeks. But
yeah,
no, I'm happy for it.
So you get with Gary, this is the first time you see like Stand and Deliver, but since it became a thing, it's always been like the day before or day of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And they always have it earlier in the day before Mania starts. But now it's its own standalone event. Do you prefer it being like the same day as WrestleMania as they've been doing? I know. Like I said, you're still newer to this and these events and whatnot. But like I said, it's always been, like I said, day before, day of WrestleMania, and now they're doing it a few weeks before. So what do you think about that?
So as the huge wrestling fan that I am, I know all about this, obviously. And I honestly like that they're stepping away from how it was and that they are doing it separately. For a lot of reasons that Eli has actually touched on, like traveling, if you're trying to see all the events, it's probably really hard with the traffic, especially in like the bigger cities. Like I was thinking New Orleans, but I know they have it in way bigger cities than even New Orleans. So that's probably very hectic. The thing that you said, when there was like physical tickets, but I feel like even with the phones, because I mean, I've had it where I've gone to an airport and my ticket wouldn't scan on my phone, and I've had to stand there for hours and like, so even with digital tickets, it still can be an issue with technology. Right. So just, taking it and kind of separating it gives people, I feel, a better chance of being able to attend. Hopefully, I know it's not all like the same event, I guess, whatever, but we were talking about like how WWE has been having ticket sale issues and stuff. Maybe this is a way to up the revenue by not having all of these events kind of smothering each other in a sense, like separate it out, let it last like a month or 2 weeks, whatever, and not be, like I know video games. I've always been a gamer, and there's things like WoW where they had, like your retail WoW and your WoW Classic, or you have your RuneScape 3 and your old school RuneScape, stuff like that. And it's like the player base kind of kills itself because there's too many options all at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's just like something that I can talk about, that I can compare it to. And I feel like maybe it is better to kind of just split it up a little bit.
Yeah. The confusion on Blaine's face, man. That was Great.
I'm
that's fine.
gonna flat out say I don't know what the fuck he was just talking about.
He's rock hard thinking about what I'm talking about.
No, I'm really soft thinking about that. I don't know what the hell you talking about. I ain't never heard those games before in my life.
Oh man.
It's probably fine.
Nah, but I like that is moved a couple away from WrestleMania weekend. Like, cause like you said, it's overcrowded. You got all the indie shows and stuff like that people go to. You got fan access. You got meet and greets. You got autograph signing and stuff like that. So I can understand that. Also, something that Eli or Garrett didn't mention. So you got SmackDown. Then right after that, you got the Hall of Fame ceremony.
Yeah.
So that's late. That's late in the night. So people they rather go back home to the hotel and go to sleep. And by the time they wake up, the show is about to start. So I like that it went away. Just keep the indie shows during the day because nobody really gives a shit about the indies anyway. I'm just being honest. They could care less. They don't see that as competition anyway in WWE. So
right.
So the way they get they young guys, the NXT exposures had to move it to another day. I like it.
As such a huge wrestling fan, I cannot believe I forgot about the Hall of Fame.
Shows how much you're a fan.
How could I forget, dude? God, I'm so disappointed in myself.
It's always right after SmackDown, the same night.
Yeah, right after.
I watch it every year. I can't believe I forgot.
It's just crazy how they break the ring down while the pre-show is going on. They break the ring down while the pre-show is going on to set up.
Yeah.
I've
Jordan.
seen that before.
Yeah, I like the move like 2 weeks before WrestleMania. It's like jam-packed show, so I'm glad they moved it.
Yeah, same here. I like Blaine, like Eli was saying, like it's so jam-packed. There's so much going on for WrestleMania weekend. You like if you're going to NXT, there's that chance that you're missing your time for like access and a meet and greets, the overpriced meet and greets they're gonna have for WrestleMania. People still maxing out their credit cards to do this and whatnot, putting themselves in crazy amount of debt just to go see their favorite superstar.
Just got arrested for embezzling money from her job and went to a damn WWE show and spent like over $300,000.
Oh my God!
You didn't read about that? It's somewhere around here. Well, that's
crazy.
Within like, I don't know, I think within like 5 years, she embezzled like $2.3 million. And she took her son to a show, and they went through this high-end meet and greets, like you said.
Yeah.
They spent over $300,000, and she went bragging, and then the IRS went looking at her ass. Got her.
Well, that was her damn fault for bragging about it. I would have kept my mouth shut. Damn.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
That's the only reason she got caught. She was bragging.
That's insane.
And I just wanted my posing picture with Obafemi, dude.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I also love it as a standalone event. There's so much going on WrestleMania weekend. They're their own thing, and no one has to rush to leave or whatnot. Potentially missing out on any action going on. I actually like that they're doing it. So we're gonna get to our picks. There's 5 matches on the card. 2 are to still be determined as far as opponents go. But we'll start off with the NXT tag titles. We'll start with the Vanity Project. They're taking on either Birthright or Los Americanos. I know to Gary, this is completely blind going into this. I didn't put a picture this time of the people. They didn't have the match card pictures except like 2 matches on Google, so I wasn't even gonna do it. So for this one, there was a tournament. So Birthright and Los Americanos are going at it tomorrow to determine who faces the Vanity Project. So we'll start with Eli. We'll go our same route for these picks. Eli, is the Vanity Project retaining? What we got?
I'm leaning towards Birthright. Like, Los Americanos is just there, and I wouldn't mind them winning either because of their alignment with the other El Grande Americano. But the way they're building up Birthright, I would love to see them as tag champs.
Yeah, same here. Gary?
You don't know.
As a big wrestling fan you are, Gary, you should know.
Yeah, I'm a huge wrestling fan. I was just Googling who these people are. And I still don't know who any of them are, but I guess I know who Los Americanos is, so I'm going to go with them.
All right. Brian.
I think it's going to be the Vanity Project versus Los Americanos, and I think the Vanity Project going to retain.
There we go. I like
the Americanos is just they there, like Eli said. I don't think they going to do anything serious with them. So I'll go with the Vanity Project beating the Americanos.
Thank you for not leaving me on my own, Blaine.
I got you, my buddy.
Oh yeah, I'll see you on RuneScape later.
What? You definitely won't see me on that. You'll see me on WWE later, but not that.
Oh shit!
Damn. I feel it.
2K26.
Jordan, who you rolling with?
I got a Birthright.
Yeah, I love what they're doing with Birthright right now. You know, they're switching over Regal Sun over to Birthright, leaving his old crew. Even though it's neither one of them that's going to be in that match. I mean, it's going to be Lorenzo and Connors in that match. Which Connors is Finley's son. So yeah, I mean, I could definitely see it. I would love for it to be, you know, Charlie Dempsey and Connors instead, to have both of them in it. But yeah, they're putting the oddball in there. They're putting Stax Lorenzo in there when he's the only one who doesn't have like the family. You know, she's just there because of Santino's daughter. So I don't know, but I absolutely love what they're doing with Birthright. So I'm gonna go with them to win the match on Tuesday and then to win the titles from the Vanity Project. Then moving on. Oh boy. We got a battle of two former tag partners. I know Blaine is gonna be fanning himself down over this one.
Already where you going? Oh
yeah. I got Sol Ruka and Zarya. Blaine, calm down.
Hard. Only am I rock hard. I me to go to sleep. I'm not tired. I'm fully rested.
I'm definitely ready.
All right, Eli, who's winning this one? Sol Ruka versus Zarya.
Don't piss me off.
As much as I want a Zarya like standout match, and like I'm actually going with Ruka.
All right, we good.
I feel like between the two, Ruka's the better option.
Oh boy, I fear for Gary right now if he picks the wrong.
You don't know neither one of these people.
What?
I do.
Okay.
I just Googled Zarya, but I was gonna pick Sol Ruka before anyways, so I got Blaine's back. I'm picking Sol Ruka to win.
Hey, what's going on, OPC? Thanks for tuning in. He says happy Monday. That's right. Rock hard, Blaine. Love you all very much. And the same goes to you, OPC. Thanks for tuning in, man. Is it even a question, Blaine, of who you're picking?
No, it's not. It's not.
I mean, should I even have to ask?
No, you should, but I'm glad you did.
Next.
No, but all seriousness though, after that performance at the Raw Rumble, they seem to see something in her, and they're gonna put that rocket on her back. So I was going with it before, but it's obvious. But so Ruka to win.
All right, Jordan, you better pick the right person. Blaine's gonna catch you with one next time he sees you.
I'm going Soruka.
I was gonna catch you with a soul snatcher. I was not a flip, but I'll learn.
Not only because I'm fearing for my life, but I'm picking Soruka also. I fully 100% agree with Blaine on this one. With the Rumble, I think they need to strap a rocket to her, and I think she is going to have some sort of great thing go on the main roster when they do eventually call her. But I do think this should sort of be like her curtain call right here. I mean, what more does she need to achieve in order to be called up to the main roster? So I do.
The only thing she didn't do was win the world title.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was pretty much it. Yeah.
I don't think she needed to after what they let her do at the Rumble, and she was the North American and the Speed champion. I know nobody really gives a shit about the Speed title, but
yeah,
they see something in her that they giving her a final curtain call, in my opinion.
Plus, she had a great match with Bailey at Saturday Night's Main Event. So
she won the match,
yeah.
So she can hang with the big girls.
I feel like that match alone was her main roster addition.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Raw Rumble just solidified it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but guys, that's not fair because Bailey's just in a slump right now. You know,
been in a slump ever since you started watching her.
Yeah, ever since I started watching her, she's been in a slump.
Bailey's at the point of her career now is where she's getting the young talent over. She and I think she's okay with that. But she's still making a lot of money. Fuck it.
Yeah. No, she's in the same slump as her buddy is over in AEW, dropping all of her titles.
Oh Lord, play that video again for Dylan.
What? What video?
You didn't hear what he just said?
Yeah, I heard it.
You're rock hard because she losing all the titles.
All right, we got 3 matches left before we're out of here to go watch Raw. I'm gonna get away from that because yes, I am very happy she's losing.
You don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, I'm not trying to ruin it by talking about that. So we're gonna get to these last 3 matches and get on out of here so we can go watch Raw. We got Miles Bourne.
Sorry.
We've got Miles Bourne, Johnny Gargano, North American title. Gargano's keeping the same gimmick. Miles Bourne, great champion. So are we going title change, Eli?
Which Gargano are we going to get? Are we going to get NXT TakeOver Gargano or the one that's going to fall asleep and get into a slump last minute?
I think you
both. I like what they're doing with Gargano, like sending him back to NXT where after Ciampa left, he should have just went back in the first place. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I like both. I'm okay with either.
Yeah. Gary.
So any of these people. So because you guys were kind of joking on Johnny Gargano, I'm going to pick Miles Bourne to win.
Okay. Blaine?
I'm going to go with Gargano to finally snap out of whatever the hell this shit is he's in right now. He's going to start off. Excuse me. He's going to start off in that slump, whatever shit he got, and then the crowd is going to get him to turn into the old Johnny Gargano. He's going to win the title.
See, that's what I'm hoping for. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know which direction they're going to go with him.
Yeah. Jordan?
I'm going Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Johnny also. Blaine, I see you getting close. You trying to see if someone's there?
Better fucking go home.
Tell him to get out of my spot.
Tell that Roxanne Perez motherfucker go home. Hey Ryan.
That's good. I think George's got his headphone on. He can't hear you.
Hey, Blaine said hey, and he said Roxanne Perez sucks. And he said go home.
Oh shit. But no, I'm going Johnny also. Last two matches, we can quickly run through them and get the Raw. JC Jane is taking on either Kendall Gray or Lola Vice for the NXT Women's Championship. Eli?
I'm rooting for Lola for both matches. I want Lola to be Kendo, and then I want her to be JC.
All right, Gary?
I'm going to have to defer to Eli and steal his answer. I don't know these people.
Blaine?
I got Lola winning both matches. I think it's time to put the strap on her.
Mm-hmm.
And Jordan?
Yeah, I got Lola Vice winning both.
I got Lola winning on Tuesday, but I got JC Jane continuing her reign of dominance with that NXT Women's title.
Okay.
I think the only time she loses it is when she goes to the main roster finally. The only way I see her losing it is if her girls turn on her by some means. I think a turn's coming soon with them too. But yeah, for right now, I think she keeps it. And then our main event, we have a fatal four-way for the NXT title: Joe Hendry, Ricky Saints, Ethan Page, and Tony D'Angelo. Eli?
Well, let's see. The last time Ethan Page was in a fatal four-way for the championship, he won it. I don't think that's going to happen this time. Tony, it looks like they're finally putting the strap on him and see how far he can go. Saints, I'm not for sure about him. Like, I wouldn't mind the title on or send him to the main roster finally to be with his buddy Cody. And as for Joe Hendry, I can see him retaining, or if he does lose it, he won't get pinned. So then he can get that kind of automatic rematch. Out of the four, I want to see Tony win it. I think he's due.
Okay. Gary?
Yeah, I think, honestly, I was kind of feeling Joe Hendry when you first brought it up. I think Joe is going to win. Feeling pretty good about it.
Okay. Blaine?
Do we all? No, I think Joe Hendry's going to retain it. I don't think they're going to put the strap back on Ricky Saints just yet, and I don't think Tony, they will put it on Tony right now. I think Joe Hendry's still kind of hot right now, so they're going to keep it on him, in my opinion.
Okay. Jordan?
I got a Tony D.
Okay. Yeah, I got Joe Hendry retaining it simply because I think that out of Ethan and Ricky, I think one of them's going to the main roster at some point. I could see Ethan more right now because I can't see them losing all their hot faces right now to the main roster. You know, all these guys right here. There's no way. Tony D's been in NXT for fucking ever, and there's no chance of him going to the main roster at any point. So I could see either him or Joe Hendry going win the title, but I think Joe Hendry retains, and I think it's gonna be a great show regardless. I'm looking forward to it. But that will do it for this live stream edition of the World Elite Podcast. Eli, always a pleasure, man. Thank you for coming back, hang out with us. Like I said, doors always open. You're invited next week, week after, and all the weeks coming up. You're more than welcome, man, to come join us. Where can we find you on social media?
Facebook at Eli Myers and at X at Eli Rubber Myers 1.
All right, Gary, I put your social media there so you can't forget it. And as for you, Blaine, you can't forget it. It's right there.
Well, I like
but also you can still tell us, Gary, where can we find you at, man?
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Gary Fontenot, or on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, at Gary_Fontenot04.
All right, Blaine.
You can find me on Facebook at Blaine Arsenal and on X at
he's waiting for us. He's waiting for to come back around.
B_Arsenal_. I don't know.
I'm not really on it as much. That's why I keep forgetting it. But yeah, you can find me on those two sites.
It's just like the NFL draft. You're just waiting for the picks to come back around so you know who your team picked.
Yep.
Jordan?
You can find me on Twitter at Jordan_J2000.
Absolutely. You can find me at _ Ace of Elite. You can find me on Instagram also at Ace of Elite. You can find the podcast on Instagram and on Twitter, both at World Elite Pod. Live streams every week. Days are also to be determined. Once that does happen, then I do update everyone on social media. Audios are on every audio platform. Sponsors, affiliates, all in the description of the video as far as our merchandise as well. Go check out the Debate Network right as we're done here. They are already on for Monday Night Raw. Watched along Justin and Dom, so go show them some love as well. But that will do it. I hope everyone enjoyed the show. We'll see you next week for some NXT talks, some AEW Dynasty predictions. I know, Blaine, it's okay, and more wrestling talk as well. So we'll see you all next week, and you'll enjoy the week of wrestling as well. And we'll see you all.